in process. And this particular main character reenacts all of her service providers, stripping them bare of their pretenses, their one-size-fits-all wellness, and this particular person is her family physician. And I'm going to have my patient be right here. Oh, Diana, so sorry. I was as you know, I beat my personal record last year. You only waited in my office for 37 minutes. It was only 35 now, so we could knock some time off there. Huh? Okay, now I see that you came out. It's a very good year for you, I tell you. Every time you see us. You came out the 29th of November. As a baby, not a lesbian. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't do this. Are you not a lesbian, are you? Because I happen to know this very nice nurse practitioner just left a relationship with a young lady, also a lesbian. Too many pussies in the bed. Experience, you know what I mean? You're not allergic to cats, are you? Oh, in your child, I noticed you have an allergy to penicillin. That hasn't changed. And your blood work is pretty good, except for that giraffe in the room, your cholesterol being way up. But I do have a large bowl of hard candies, holiday candies from Trader Joe's. They're gluten-free. You can have those on your way out. And you have to hit that period. Now, also, you have been hitting the portal on your constant need for a natural way to increase your sex life. Even though he refused all my drugs with minor side effects, there would be dizziness, bloating, occasional thoughts of suicide. But isn't that a regular orgasm? Come on now, wake up. And as to exercise, I emphasize this. You only mentioned your bungee jumping out of a helicopter over the Grand Canyon next summer. Do you think your family or friends would know which are your bones, which are the dinosaur bones to put you together for the funeral? It'd be very confusing to them. And you don't have any children that I know of to take care of your body when you go. Now listen, you know your bones are shot, many other good organs that you can give to the general public when you do pass away. Which won't be anytime soon, I don't think. I'll see you in 6 months. Maybe. Do pass by my desk on your way out for your 6 months and perhaps a year card. And remember, wellness, one-stop wellness, where your experiment and your health is our pleasure. Thank you very much. I'll see you next year. Maybe.
Anybody else? Carolyn? Okay, she's walking.
Coming to.
So, well, I don't really. I think I'll
I thought it was really funny.
She's right here.
Okay, I thought it was really funny. I thought it was well performed. Comment routine. I don't think he needs to. I don't think he needs to explain so much at the beginning, like in your intro, before you start the piece. I think you can just stay like in the monologue and do it. Because we'll figure out.
Right. I sort of want to talk about it. Absolutely. What the angle was of the text.
Absolutely. I think I should speak for itself. Yeah, because I think you said I gave up. Yeah. And I think like in a space like this or separate in the show, I'm curious as to what would happen instead of because the person was a little bit lower, so I lost her timeline versus if it was out.
Anyway, thank you so much. I'm gonna give one comment. I just want to say, Dan, thank you so much for performing for us. I love your comedy. Please keep doing it. Big round of applause again for Dan. So we have to shake this up a little bit. We have an actor who has to go who's in John Brackett's Christmas play, so we're gonna switch the order. We're gonna do John Brackett's play first, then we're gonna go back to the monologues around He, Us, and Timothy. So if you guys want to set up for your play, and then just so that you guys can do it, otherwise we lose that one actor.
Do we have at least two mics?
Here's a mic right here.
Yeah, the thing is, I can't flip.
Headset. Headset.
We only have one headset?
Oh yes, anyone who has a headset, can you bring that headset back?
Check. Diane still has her headset.
No, he has no.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
I'll get up the stage.
Yep.
Thank you.
Check. Everybody hear me? Ooh, yeah. That's
I think you need to turn up the PA on the headset. Oh, okay.
So, and when you guys are using the headset, make sure that the microphone is down by your mouth. Yeah. And you were supposed to hear.
Yes, yes.
There you go.
Oh, 4 people are watching.
It's upside down, or at least it's right side up.
Huh?
We're gonna get more.
Oh.
Barbie car show, a short holiday play. So now it's the Santa Claus and his CEO, Chief Health of Operations, have a disagreement over how to respond to the recent tragic events involving a kid-sized Barbie car. C, the North Pole, Santa's workshop in China. Before the holidays, at present, Santa Claus and his Chief Health of Operations stand together on the factory floor. They listen to the pounding noise of the workshop machinery as it fades in the distance. I don't want to lose my job, Sam.
I'm listening.
Now, I watch your back. You know I do, sir. When the peanut gallery crumbles and you're so-and-so and you're this and that, and I'm like, listen, that's Santa Claus you're talking about, Mr.
And I know what you're going to say. We should do the right thing. I agree.
Just so we're on the same page, we're going to shut down full operations as a sign of how bad we feel guilty.
I wouldn't say we feel guilty,
But as an in-house gesture of remorse, responsibility, to show how much we regret these circumstances.
because we take these awful, horrific events very seriously. They've affected us as well.
Meaning we close our doors, shut down immediately, the workshop, etc., to take the proper measures.
Yes, exactly, immediately.
We plan to close down our doors for a significant amount of time so that we can give the proper statement.
To say that, we were young once ourselves. We'll shut down full operations all the way down to 0% for 6 months, at least, or 5%, 15%. And I don't care if people think we're crazy for doing the right thing. I'll be the big person about it. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Hold up. Wait a minute. I didn't say completely. Take it down to 25%, like I said, for 3 or 4 months.
Never mind.
But we're supposed to be doing the right
Which is
thing.
still my decision to make. We'll close shop for a token amount of time.
It's an executive decision.
After which, we'll fire up the rig and go back and do what we do best.
Santa, let me just say, do you really
Start blasting out the merchandise, toys, for the rest of the kids who shouldn't be made to suffer over the loss of the unfortunate ones who got caught up in this mess.
By unfortunate mess, you mean the kids who lost their lives?
I hope you agree with me on this, Chief, because if you don't, I can start interviewing applicants for the CEO. Don't forget, you work for me.
I was hired by a board of directors, Santa.
I'll have you terminated.
Well, we all have attorneys, Master.
And just by the way, how long is this presumed adequate, responsible frame of time that you proposed? Where we dump all toy making and wind up in the coal bin? How are we supposed to make Christmas great again without toys?
The problem is that we installed the brakes. The authorities cite the brakes of each Barbie car in all of these accidents. The brakes that we installed.
What happened? Tell it to me fast and tell it to me slow. What's the story? Who's the fall guy?
One of the new hires in the automotive sprayed fluorescent paint all over the brake lines instead of into us.
Why on earth any elf would do such a thing?
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would look pretty. Only it swells up, causes the car frame to catch on fire.
Santa knows all too well.
And there goes another flaming Barbie car flying down the block. Why don't these cars already come with brakes? Why do we have to install them?
Shipping liability. If things go wrong and the brakes didn't stop the bad, then somebody sues the manufacturer.
And I get stuck being the bad guy. Barbie herself wouldn't drive one of these death waves until we made them safe. And from who was it?
Mrs. Bryce, they say we made modifications and their terms and conditions clearly do not recommend modifications.
Oh, blarney, Fisher Price, nothing but a pack of junkyard dogs, that bunch. Pure garbage, that flimsy contraption that they made, not the big guy, them.
The little girl in Johnson City lost both her arms and legs.
That's horrible. That's just horrible.
She was driving on the highway and the car wouldn't stop.
But our terms and conditions clearly do not recommend the electric Barbie car for highway usage.
She's quadriplegic now.
Oh, the injustice! A poor little girl is hurt.
They're calling you the Barbie car killer.
But she didn't die. That's libel. You just said she drove off the highway.
Also, there's a girl in Canada. She was killed. Drove a Barbie car in question over a riverbank.
Car killer is vitriolic language.
She drowned in only 40 inches of water.
Oh, for Pete's sake, can't these kids learn how to drive? I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just saying. Where are the parents? Don't they read the instructions? Everybody wants the most expensive toy in the catalog, but nobody wants to learn how to use it.
In all fairness, I guess, the product was tested in water up to 40 inches. Not that it matters in this incident.
Can research and development help her? Fix her or something?
If she were made of plastic, sir, but I'm afraid she's a human child. And also, she's dead, sir.
But why me? Barbie car killer. I don't design stupid things. I'm a subcontractor. Mattel, I think.
Fisher Price. But I didn't tell you yet. There's a boy in Ukraine.
No. Our terms and conditions specifically do not recommend boys.
He flipped his car over in a parking lot and got hit by a real car.
Driving a pink plastic car made for girls?
In all fairness, the car was tested on uneven surfaces.
Is the parking lot uneven?
I don't know, sir. It was in the Ukraine, outside a baby hospital. You tell me if it was uneven. What do you think?
I think the objects are bad, but you can always fit the public with a new pair of spectacles.
He was decapitated.
Oh, well, that's bad. What does legal say?
They want us to shut down. So the feds close up shop.
Great, shut her down. We'll go down for 6 weeks at least. Smoke clear. Down to 50% of full operation.
Hodgepodge, cut it
Out
off.
of respect, no scratches.
Shut down the
exhaust.
exhaust. Close everything tight.
Whoa, are you out of your mind? Close everything tight? Are you stupid? Everybody go to break. job, honey, because of your long legs, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know you just appreciate me for my mind. Go back to full operations. The exhaust, just do it.
Like I said, we'll cut operations maybe down to 45% for 3 or 4 months.
Is 45% really enough, Santa? Or 50%? Or
65%. Why doesn't that satisfy you? It'll ruin us. We're a non-profit. What's the matter? Do you just hate children?
My wife and I love our children.
Why do you want to crush the dreams of millions of kids? Don't you have kids of your own?
We have 8, Santa. Not as big as your brood, but still.
Oh, I forgot your wife took the kids in the decision.
Hey, old man. I am a good father. And my kids love me.
Oh well, maybe you'll reconcile, or I don't know, maybe you just want to kill children.
We did reconcile. You know what, mister? I'm going to make an executive decision and right this second. I have to do what I think is right. Hodge! Hodge!
Hodge, you understand?
Never mind.
Never mind, Hodge.
Hodge, never mind, no, never mind. Turn it off until yet to be determined. Pull the big hand.
Hodge, send all 4 floors home for the night. Now, you've got a decision to make, big boy. We can crank up the toys for all the girls and boys, or you can look all those children worldwide in their happy little faces and tell them that Christmas is dead, and they can all just, go to hell.
Don't go anywhere yet. Hodge, I'll climb up the platform.
And in the meantime, you can inform the international media circus that it was your decision, Chief Alpha Operations, not mine. So, you hike up your bitty boy, bearded, seal-skinned Genuots, and you...
Hodge, reduce full operations down to 65% for 6 weeks. I'll come up there and we'll do it together.
75% for 6 days.
75% for 6 days. What about plastics?
What about plastics?
Do we roll out the rest of the Barbie family? All the junk, the bric-a-brac? Or just plain Barbie in the box?
The whole Barbie family and such.
Well, what about Malibu Barbie? Do we roll out Malibu Barbie?
Santa nods his head.
What about Planet of the Apes Barbie? What about the South Beach Barbie? Santa, do we still roll out the South Beach Barbie, or are you serious about going dark? What about the South Beach Diet Barbie? Santa, do we still roll out?
Oh, come on, of course we still roll out the South Beach Diet Barbie. She's the only now that's edible. The kids are starving for that.
The elf shakes his head with a sarcastic smile.
So, just kick it down to 90% for a couple of hours, and I want you to take a long walk. Stretch your little long legs.
I'm fired?
Yes. Load up your wife and your kids in one of those kid-sized Barbie cars. Hey, let her pick the color.
What?
In fact, I saw her driving one of those things just recently. Your wife, just the other day, I saw her zip past the loading dock in a brand new, recharging 6-volt hot pink, kid-sized Barbie car. How did she say it drove?
She likes the interior better than the Hot Wheels Jeep Wrangler.
And it has a backwards camera for going backwards, but I want you to go forward, Elf. Take your fast car and keep on driving.
What?
You give me no choice. It's your job to do the right thing. The thing that I think is the right thing, which benefits all of us. And it's your job to take responsibility in the decision to do the right thing, but you chose to do the wrong thing. And I get any rain to do that.
There's Phil.
Now, go.
The elf turns and walks away. Santa stands alone on the factory floor. He listens to the pounding noise of the workshop machinery as it grows louder and louder in the distance. Curtain into the play.
Crazy good. Still, I don't want it.
Thank you, guys. Big round of applause to John Braddock. Big round of applause. Amazing work. John is a member of Army Square Playgrounds, which I had the pleasure of going to their annual Christmas show, the 16th annual show yesterday at Warren College. He had another amazing play there as well. So we're very happy to, and then we're going to go back to our performances. So thank you. I was on the wrong page the whole time. Our next up is the lady who has the most monologues of anyone here, Anki Gang. Big round of applause for Anki.
Yeah, you're good, and you just bring the microphone to them.
Just wanted to test them out, see how they go.
That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Cool. Awesome. So I originally had this blocked out a little bit different. So I'm just gonna play around with what we have here, and this is a snippet from Soliloquy from Hamlet, and I'm doing it for a school Shakespeare competition. Who calls me boy? Breaks my feet across. Plucks my beard and blows it in my face. Tweaks me by the nose. Gives me the lie. To throw it seems belongs. Who does me this? Soon as I should take it. I cannot believe that. I'm pigeon-livered and lack gall to make oppression bitter. Or ere I should have gotten all the reason kites of this slave's awful. Blood. All filled. Remorseless. Treacherous. Lecherous. Godless. Oh, thank you. Last night, this was brave, that I, son of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell, must unpack my words like a whore. Fall a curse on this very trap. Stallion. Why, why? Oh, great. And see.
Amazing. I was just thinking as you were doing this, first of all, amazing work always. But Bernard Hamlet is the famous play that Jim Martin was in last year about a woman doing Hamlet, and I thought how interesting. You should do the whole thing because you're amazing, first of all. And secondly, having those headsets is actually great training as an actor because a lot of theater has some sort of device stuck to your head, and film as well. They saran wrap a microphone to us in some way. So having something that's comfortable that you have to kind of forget about, even though as a benefit guy, I hate that, is really good practice. So great, amazing work. Feedback from the audience. Okay.
That was so good. I really enjoyed it. Just a few things to think about. One is I would just be careful when you have your hand over your mouth because it makes it harder for us to hear you, but also just diction. it may benefit you to when you're taking a look at the script, circle those key words, right? Because it's very clear that you know what you're saying. It's very clear that you're in the moment and you're feeling the feelings. But for us as an audience, sometimes you're moving a little bit quickly, which is okay, right? That's something that is normal and interesting. That tempo variation is very compelling. But make sure that we're getting the keywords so that we can follow the story, and also that you're punching your points home. But overall, I thought it was really great.
I'm going to interrupt real quick. We'll continue through that executive. Just an announcement. Michael and John wanted me to announce that 8th grade is closing soon, but they want to do a last call. So if anybody wants to run upstairs and grab a coffee or a tea, now's the time. We'll be up till midnight anyway. Anyway, feedback. Continue on the feedback.
Hello. I just wanted to tell you and give you so many props. For somebody that's in high school, you have such a range of emotion, and just to appreciate her, take those key things in, you can just soar to the top from there. You're on your way.
Anybody else? Feedback?
Yes, I had the pleasure of seeing your monologue, I guess it was 2 or 3 months ago. You're standing over there, and I thought you were great. But I thought that you went a little bit fast. And what I wanted to say, or didn't have a chance to say, was that if you were doing that monologue for television or for a movie, the director would have definitely told you to slow it down just a tiny bit. But I thought your pacing tonight, was perfect. I love your pacing.
Well, any other feedback? Big round of applause again for our She is our bravest member. She was our first monologuist, and because of the most monologues. And she convinced me to do a scene with our next set, so we're just tease that up a little bit and finally gonna do something. Our next up is probably our second bravest, Asa. A big round of applause. I like this. Asa, I'm gonna give you the headset. Because actually this is great.
I feel like I'm like at those, what do you call it, when they do spin class now?
Oh, yes.
Hi, I am Asa and I will be doing Oya from In the Bread and Brown Water by Terrell Alvin Creek. Oya looking forward, head back. I don't know how to say this, sir. Yes, I do. First, I'd like to say thank you, sir, very much. I wish I could come on and run with you this year. I do. Nobody loved running around the track kicking up dirt like me. That I know, that I feel. But I love my mama, and she's been low lately. Low. She says she ain't got much longer, and I don't believe her, but I do. And sir, you don't know this, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't go crazy if something happened to Mojo while I was away. She stayed here, just this year. I stay with her this fall. But I'm keep on training, keeping running, always running. And you say there may not be a chance next year, but there might be. But there might not be mojo when I get back. So I'm gonna stay here to see her stay or to see her go. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good year.
Amazing, always. Feedback.
Awesome. You're such a compelling performer. It's really been lovely to watch you grow throughout the how many years? 2 years, almost. In 2 years worth of monologues. I think as you continue to push the piece forward, I think something that would be interesting is elevating those stakes of, the character really wants to say yes to this opportunity and knows that they can. And I think elevating that obstacle of I really, really don't want to be saying this right now would raise the stakes and enhance the piece a little bit. And I think something that when you're workshopping it and playing with it, that could do that for you is what if pretending that the person that you're speaking to starts walking away, right? And you have to bring them back in, or they, and that's something that I like to use, that helps me, or if they're no, but you're gonna do it, you need to keep hitting that nail home. I think just finding that, elevating that obstacle would continue to move the piece forward. But it was really beautiful. It was always wonderful to watch you perform.
Asa, thank you very much. I think you did a wonderful job. I also think you used the microphone properly, and your position on the stage helped to project. I'm sitting in the second to last row, and I heard your performance the best so far of everyone. So just on a technical aspect, excellent. Thank you.
Any other feedback? Oh, we got Donkey over here.
Hey, so I always love when you perform because you have such a powerful presence. You know how to take up just one spot and still fill the entire stage, and I love that. And I also think you have a really unique cadence. When you speak, and I feel especially for this piece, I don't know if you've ever watched sorry guys, 5 hours of sleep is catching up. But spoken word poetry, I felt it kind of follows a similar pattern to that. There's a poetic flow to it. So I don't know. I think it's interesting how you apply it to different pieces, and I think it was a little bit harder to follow in this case since I wasn't really sure of the context. But yeah, just kind of noting what kind of style might fit a certain monologue maybe might help with that.
Fantastic. Any other feedback? Just wanted to say, Asa, reverberate influence. Ankia said, you have this great power, and I think it's unique to you as an actor, and that is going to be extremely beneficial to you in all the roles that you take on. So, big round of applause again. Last but not least, coming in a couple of days ago, Tim emailed or messaged me a whole list of things that he wanted to do, and I was like, oh no, we're full. But I had to add that because he had a special Christmas monologue prepared. So I'll leave it to Tim.
You guys hear this okay?
Ready to come out.
Can you hear this okay? Is that better?
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
great. So, thank you. I'm going to be doing a monologue called Parent Time Warp. There's something special about the holidays. You know, going back to the house you grew up in, seeing your parents. Because the second I go back, my whole family starts acting like I did 25 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the last time we were all under one roof together. So every time we get together, it's like we're putting on a play. Does that make sense? We're all putting on a play called When Tim Was 17. Does that resonate? And everyone has the same lines. My mom, she's gonna wake me up too early for no good reason, even though I have an alarm clock that works. It works. It fucking works. It works, Mom. And then I try to calmly explain to her, like a 42-year-old, but all that comes out is, Mom, get out of here. Give me like 5 more minutes. I'm 42. I have a 401k. I just can't be grown at home. It's like theater. It's like weird experimental sass theater. And all the kids are played by grown-ass adults, but it's never addressed. And they're always like, I like how all the teams are played by grown people. It's satirical. Actually, it's satirical. And everybody has the same concerns about me when I go home too. My dad, he's always like, drive safe on the highway, son. And I want to be like, you drive safe on the highway. You're old. And I don't need to wear special glasses, and I know how to operate the blinker. But all I say is, I will. Thanks, Dad. And he slips me $20. And I take it. I take the 20. Why? I'm grown. I have cash. I should be giving him a 20. He's still using my Netflix password. But it's a play, and everyone knows their part. That's why it's always awkward when I bring a girlfriend home. Every time I bring a girlfriend home for the holidays, it's just weird for everyone. Suddenly, there's just this new girl improvising lines. It's been the same play for the last 20 seasons. It's like, this is Jen. Nice to meet y'all. Shut up! Those aren't the lines. Everybody says. But it's extra confusing for her. Because I'm playing both 17-year-old me and her 42-year-old boyfriend. That's confusing. Mom, I don't like fish. I don't like fish because it's fishy. I told you. It smells. It tastes like it smells. And then I turn to my girlfriend and I say, hey, want to mess around in my room? The one with the baseball sheets? It's a confusing day. And your parents, they're still treating you like a teenager because that's the last time they knew you on a daily basis. You know what I mean? They know that you have this big adult life, but they weren't really around for that. You just kind of went off when you were 18, like Bilbo Baggins? And then you come home, and they don't know you went out there slaying dragons. And they're just trying to relate. My mom says, "Are you still friends with Gila? Gila here?" "It's Gollum, Mom. And we're not really friends. You never listen." Sometimes I just wish I could put on my ring and disappear. My precious, my precious, precious. Thank you.
Who's the name of that comedian?
Oh, that's my Pete Holmes. Pete Holmes.
That was great.
2013. So he did it for Thanksgiving, and I thought I'd bring it.
Christmas feedback, anybody? Specify it? That was great. Feedback, anybody? Over here, John Braddock. Bracken, sorry, Brent.
I have only harsh negative criticism. You're very strong, and the character's very strong, and your delivery is very strong, and I love the sword play. But I thought maybe if you could, this Shane, it sends everything out the window. So you're strong and you're drilling us, and we know where you're coming from, and you obviously know this character. But then it goes out, it leaves when you move. I think and it's a very strong performance, vocally as well. I just think if we're stationary anymore.
He does the sword play.
Tim, that was great. That was hilarious. Very good. I'm going to piggyback on his comment. Yeah, the pacing, probably because of nervousness, your pacing, but it did take away a little bit. If you could remain stationary, but then when you become your mother, maybe move and become your mother, and then when your dad, go to the other side. So move when you're inhabiting that other character. But yeah, it was awesome. Great job.
Thank you.
Anybody else for feedback? I just want to say thank you for doing this, and it was totally worth squeezing out. So thank you so much. Big round of applause. So, moving right along, we're a few minutes behind, but that's no big deal. Next up is our Saskus Plays, the wonderful Sass. So, Jay, I wrote most of it, so blame me for everything.
Yes. 8%.
8%. I basically just stole the script from online. So we have a dozen scripts up here. Anybody who needs a script who's in the play. If you also get cast in the next 5 minutes and you need a script, go to our Facebook page, go to our event page for Saskus, and I pasted it in there so you can look on your phone. If you need a script, we have a dozen scripts right there. We have an extra one over here, so I'll put this right there as well.
Yes.
Oh, yes, go ahead. So those of you that have a part, I think you already know. And those that are going to get recasted, great positioning, good idea. Those that are going to get recasted, we're going to recast you. Hopefully it's going to be this one. It's a little like, yeah. This one sounds more yes, grab an extra script. I think there's just two now. And then you have a line as well. Let's give you, I need one of these. Yes. Grab Michael Moss, he's your body. Michael Moss is your body. That's fine. Sure. Just make sure everybody knows. All right, Jay and I are gonna recast some things. Jay, you wanna take this mic? Can we mark it down? Sorry, guys, we just have to recast a few things because we're missing a couple of actors. I need a tap. Stealing his pen. Tracy, I'm gonna give this guy this one. You can do somebody as well. Okay, great. I want to cast as many people I can from the crowd. Let's see. Jay, are you here somewhere?
Yes, sir, I'm here. We need,
We still
we still need Andy, right?
Hold on.
Are we still need Andy?
Let's go around. Yeah. Start at the top.
James, like James or Joey.
Does he know?
Yeah, he knows.
He knows? I want more people.
All right.
Can we get Glenn out? Glenn, can we steal you for a role?
Guys, forgive us for
I
being
swear to God, we're gonna start something. Can you be the taxi driver? Or no, you're gonna be James Marlowe's way. You're gonna be the cop. And then James is gonna be Joey.
So he's first.
This is Glenn Allen. You're gonna be Bert, the cop.
I want to stay, I'd rather stay on Jenny's point, so is there a female actor that doesn't have a part?
She could be Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Thank you.
You're gonna be Andy. Thank you
she's
so
amazing.
much, Chris. You're gonna be Andy. You're the Andy. Let's see, where's that? Andy, this is Chris. Sorry, Chaos. We need you to get a headset. There you go. Perfect. Jay, where are we? We need. I know, but there's people that don't have any words. She's got two. Alright, you want to give her. Sure. Principal Phoenix, yeah. That's what that works. Give her Principal Phoenix. Principal Phoenix.
Tracy, you're also going to be Principal Phoenix.
Let me see.
Principal Phoenix, wherever that is.
Yeah, write that down. I stole your pen. There you are. We get, it's a bunch of words. Principal Phoenix. Mark that down. Tommy Bailey. I need a volunteer for Tommy Bailey. Anybody? Somebody who doesn't have a part. Andy, you want to be Tommy? All right, Andy. This is my last script. You're gonna be, oh great, you're gonna be Tommy Bailey. It's Andy, right? Andy, you're gonna be Tommy. That's one of the kids. So whenever you see a kid or yourself. We need a warrant officer. Somebody who doesn't have a part. Warrant officer. Steve does have one. Who doesn't have a part? Shelley, you want to do one? Okay. We need her to share a script though. We're down. Oh no, wait, we have an extra script right here. Never mind. So, Shelley, can you be the warrant officer? You have like 2 lines at the bottom at the end.
I like the ages about.
Ish. Shelley, warrant officer. Shelley. And then Bank Teller, one more. Jane, did we recast that?
Which one?
Bank Teller is Paul. Okay, Paul.
Can you tell me what page?
It's gonna be later on in the script. And then, did you recast? Did you recast Will? Jay, did you recast Will? John Brackett? John B. And last but not least, David Dean and Max Morgan. We gotta recast those. Freddie. We need a Freddie. Anybody for a Freddie? She's Freddie. Katrina. Let's see. Nick is Asa. Nick. Yeah, Asa is Nick. Let me just make sure she has a. Freddie's the date. Freddie's Carol Jr.'s date. entertainments. So you just have to play and that's it. You're gonna be bisexual, it's okay. So just make sure she knows where she is. And then Mickey. Mickey's the last one. We're gonna recast Mickey. Any volunteers for Mickey? Mickey. Anybody? Let's control chaos. Oh wait, Wendy's got it. Alright, so Wendy, you're okay.
Anybody out there who wants to help me, I need someone to find the part of passerby.
Passerby's halfway through. Alright. Yeah, it's halfway through. It's when the market crashes. Halfway through. When they get married and stuff. Keep going. There it is. Peter, you got any money?
You have it, page 19, see it? Page 19?
All right. We're almost ready. So a couple of directions, even though Jay's directing, I'm going to take over for a second. There's only a couple of microphones, so we kind of have to play like ring around the microphone, musical microphones. So if you're on the stage, if it says, hey, enter so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, that means find a way to get up here from wherever you're seated. And then it's a read, so you're gonna have your script the whole time, and maybe share a script. But just in terms of blocking and improvising, just do your best. It's just supposed to be fun. So we're just improvising the blocking, the movement. You can do a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, it's just supposed to be fun. The other thing is, yes, so if you're coming up and if your character is leaving, leave the microphone.
Okay, everybody, I'm gonna steal this thunder.
He's stealing them.
Look at your pages right now, right? If you know your part is on page 1, 2, 3, or 4, even 5. That you, Violet, right? Violet, Carolyn, Joe. People like that need to be up front now on stage. See what I'm saying? People.
Wait, we're still live. That's okay. Shit.
We are live right now, and
Yeah,
I
we're
just want
still
to say I
live.
had nothing to do with this. This
Don't
is
worry
all
about
Joe's
it.
thing, and if it's going bad, it's Joe's fault.
That's
Joe
okay.
Cunningham.
When it goes so well.
It's Joe Cunningham. I am not here.
All right.
I'm a figment of your imagination.
And Laura's gonna do the music, even though that's a little complicated.
Yeah.
Halfway through, just sort of dance. Just press escape. Press escape and then go there. But, you're gonna use this. Just stand, put it back down, open it out. And you'll be Yes, that's correct. All right. When you don't have a microphone, just be loud. If you do, when you come up here, try to grab one. All right, Janet. Does anybody else need a script that doesn't have a script? I have an extra script here for some reason. Talk to me. Yes, no talking during while we're.
I said this was going to be fun.
Yes, once the play starts, please no background talking because it's going to be hard to hear everybody.
David Gilmore, can you come on this way?
No, don't be sorry.
Come up front, please. Anybody playing Gower, Mr. Martini, Bob Bailey, Bert, that first nobody, Bert, Ernie, just be kind of close together. You don't have to be on the stage, but you kind of get right there. And then pass the mic. Where's Bert? Bert, come up front, sort of in the front seats.
Bert is Glenn, Bernie is Alexis.
You're Bert.
James is Joey. He's in the bathroom. Okay, wait for a moment. Try to be something. There it is.
You got it. Here we
All
go.
right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your patience. It's a Wonderful Sass, an original, totally unplagiarized version of the Frank Capra film. I'm going to get out of the way so we can just begin. So, without further ado, action.
I owe everything to Joe Bailey. Help him, Michael John Haggerty.
Jesus, Joseph and Larry, help my friend, Mr. Bailey.
Help my son, George, tonight.
He never thinks about himself, Mike. That's why he's in trouble.
Joe's a good guy. Give him a break, Mike.
I love it, Mike. Watch over him tonight.
Please, Mike, something's better than Daddy.
Somebody read Penny. Anybody read Penny?
Please bring Daddy back. Please bring Daddy home.
Hello, Joseph. Trouble?
Looks like we have to send someone down. Lots of people asking for help for a man named Joe Bailey.
Joe Bailey? Yes. Tonight's his crucial night. That's right. We'll have to send someone down immediately. Whose turn is it?
That's why I came to see you, sir. It's that clockmaker's turn again.
Clarence. Hasn't got his wings yet. You've passed him right along.
Because you know, sir, he's got the IQ of a rabbit.
Yes. But he's also stupid. I mean, simple. Josephine, send for Clarence.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Clarence. A man down on earth needs our help.
Splendid. Is he sick?
No worse. He's discouraged. At exactly 8:35 p.m. tonight, Earth time, that man will be thinking seriously of killing himself during the Sassmas party.
Oh, dear. The Sassmas party? I've only got 10 minutes to dress. What are they wearing now?
Ugly Christmas sweaters. But don't ask. We will spend this last 8-10 minutes getting acquainted with Joe Bailey.
Sir, if I should accomplish this mission, might I get my wings?
Yes. If you do a good job at Joe Bailey, you'll get your wings.
Now sit down, Clarence. You're going to help a man. You ought to know something about him.
Well, naturally, of course.
Well, keep your eyes open. See the town?
I was here.
Oh, I forgot. You haven't got your wings yet. Now, look. I'll help you out. Concentrate. Begin to see something?
Oh, yes. This is amazing. I see boys and girls sledding on a hill.
Yippee!
Hey, who is that?
That's your problem. Joe Bailey is a boy.
Here comes that scare baby, my kid brother, Joey Bailey.
I'm not scared.
Come on, Joey. Attaboy, Joey.
Oh, he's not done awfully fast. Oh, he's falling into the ice.
Somebody save Joey!
There's his brother. Going in after him. He saved him.